The home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. It's a custom league battle under the lights. Between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Andrew Velasquez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He just blows the fastball by him for strike one. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Buxton is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Bases are empty here with two away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss. That retires. Striding in is Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. So bases are empty with one out now, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. He's got it, and that's the second out. So two out, nobody on, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just inside.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Real Muto over to his left, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Now One down with the bases empty, and that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kemp is in pursuit, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So now into the box is Max Muncy, set to lead off the home half of the second. And it's fouled away. Montas, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense loud. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next up is Eddie Rosario, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This is pulled into right. Marte gets under it and makes the into the box. Charlie Blackmon, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. Now here's the first offering. 4-1.
1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Astudillo playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
So next to hit is Frankie Montas. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big.
Looking at a fastball. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now.
Batting in, the right fielder, Tony.
Next up, Tony Kemp. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Two down, no one on base. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Velasquez will put this one away, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andrew Velasquez.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Stepping in once again is Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Here's the first pitch. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Next to hit, Matt Olson grounded out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. And it's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question. And yes, he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And there's ball one.
1-1.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. From the belt, the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that brings up JT Realmuto. Now the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Hard hit towards center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the AB now. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Up next, Williams Astudillo. He bounced out last time up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Fouled off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Count will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. In now, Eddie Rosario. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Blackmon on the move. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And now, Tony Kemp flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And they get the double play. Next, here is Robbie Ray. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by. And now in the box, Frankie Montes. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to bat, Andrew Velasquez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Late square, and this is popped up. Ray is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That misses 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Astudillo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Astudillo is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Zach Britton, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Reynolds stands at second with 2 gone. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The right field. Take down ball 10.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
0-1.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Rosario. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Muncy moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to stand in is JT Realmuto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now back.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now back. The third baseman, William.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Miguel Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Julian Merriweather answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rosario is there now to put this one away for the... Albert Abreu gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. And now here is Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the second deck and gone. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. To the plate now, Reese McGuire. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Tony Kemp. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Corey Dickerson will look to provide a little punch off the bench. He'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning.
Corey Dickerson.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And now the first pitch. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Trevor Richards has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Andrew Velasquez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He squares, and it's in the air. But that kicks foul at the last moment. At the plate now is Byron Buxton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, and, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he sets him down swinging. Ketel Marte is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Around second now and headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Very weakly on the ground. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jordan Romano enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box now, JT Realmuto pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And will avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one run scores here in the frame. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Matt Olson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The third baseman.
At the plate, plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Marte moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This pitch is popped up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Muncy is retired, 2 down now. Next, it'll be Marcus Semien. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Tyler Wade will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Tyler Wade.
Kirby Yates answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. First in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Andrew Velasquez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter,
Rosario, is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Julian Merriweather gets the W on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.